The Lies of Locke, Lamora. Let's talk about it, y'all. My name is Judas, and welcome to Keep It Lit. Today, I wanted to discuss The Lies of Locke, Lamora. I am 33, or around 35% into this book at the moment. I read on Kindle, so it will track your progress as a percentage. For the first 10%, I wasn't that into it. I was reading along, but then again, it takes a little grease to get the wheels turning, so I was giving it its fair shot. Once you get into the intricate parts of what is happening and the way the tricky little Locke Lamora thinks, it's where it fucking just grips you. After the first heist, which is pretty much the first, I want to say 27%, holy shit, it just grips you by your fucking brain nuts. This fucking book, I do not know how I have not heard of it before now. I wish I had read it earlier. I wish that I could read it faster. And I have such high hopes for this series. Locke Lamora is a fucking devilish, if not charming character. His little gang of gentlemen bastards, every single fucking one of them I love. There is the Galdo twins, Caldo and Galdo, fucking love them. There is Bug, fucking love him. There's Locke, and I feel like I'm forgetting someone, but I will update this series as I go further into the book and give little progress updates because I'm just enthralled with this. One of my favorite fucking quotes from this is from a character known as Father Chains, and who Father Chains is a priest that took in Locke after Locke's initial encounter, because Locke is an orphan, which is not a spoiler. It's very clear in the first couple pages of the book that the thief maker is a gentleman who brings in these little street urchins, not unlike Oliver Twist, and he teaches them how to steal. But fucking Locke Lamora has a fucking penchant for it. He fucking will steal a wig off of a fucking congressman in the fucking 1870s. Whenever the fucking Declaration was being signed, Locke Lamora would still snatch the wigs off those motherfuckers. But Father Chains gives him a quote after Father Chains buys him from the thief maker. This is a fucking quote that I love. There are only 3 people in your life you can never fool: pawnbrokers, whores, and your mother. Since your mother's dead, I've taken her place, hence I'm bullshit proof. God damn, I fucking love Father Chains.
Oh, dude.
These fucking characters are so memorable and so amazing, and the way that they're kind of just sewn together just really makes the fucking story. It's hard for me to explain anything without spoilers. The cleverness of these schemes and the way that the prose just kind of moves you along and makes you privy to some of the schemes, and the way it kind of works out and the twist and turns. It doesn't let you onto a scheme before you know it's happening, in which case sometimes it does. Just the order that it happens is beautiful. It's honestly wonderful prose, and I do not know how anyone else could pull this off. Scott Lynch, the author of this book, he is a fucking gnarly little bastard when it comes to writing books. I've never read anything from him before. I honestly went into this book pretty blind. The only thing that I was told about it was that there's a lot of brotherly relationship in this, found family type tropes. And I was like, you know what? I am a huge fan of The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. And I recently did a reread of The Outsiders while I was working. I kind of had a very insatiable appetite for that, and I really wanted to find something that had that found family trope, like The Outsiders does. But I'm also in a phase where I'm reading a fuck ton of fantasy. This scratches that itch perfectly. This really kind of mixes everything that I wanted and then gives me more. Thinking about the aspect of the heist, the thievery, the underground culture that's going on. It feels so fucking cathartic to see this shit being pulled off. And I have a lot of hopes for Locke Lamora as the book goes on. It really feels like a story of the Thieves Guild from Skyrim and Oblivion, and just being cast into that world, it feels like I'm at home, because I really used to love the Thieves Guild storylines. But this does so much more for me. This really, you feel so fucking enthralled with what's going on in the world, and the way that the descriptions of the environment, the descriptions of culture, it all whips together. And let me just fucking say, Scott Lynch, the way you're describing the food, the way you describe the food in this book makes me fucking hungry. I get hungry reading how you write about food being laid on a fucking table. You gotta cut it back with that. It's making me fucking hungry, and I don't need to eat no more. Like, I'm full right now, and I'm reading about food, and it's making me hungry. And the way the fucking crime syndicate works together, there's different gang leaders of the gangs, and everything just fucking works so far. But I'm going to come back to this. I just really wanted to put out a quick video of me being 35% into it and give my thoughts to the channel. If you see this and you want to read along, please do. I will go further with this book, and I'll be posting video updates. I'm thinking about doing something that's kind of like, you know, when I get 25% into it, 50% into it, 75% into it, and 100% into it. And then we can all discuss, you know, at that point together as sort of like a book club. I don't know. I'm just getting wild ideas. I have no friends to talk about this with, and I'm in desperate need of fucking people to really discuss what's going on, because it's just so fucking exciting right now. I've heard that this book is a grimdark book, and I'm scared. I'm fucking scared for the future. I don't know what's going to happen 5 pages from now, 100 pages from now, 500 pages from now. I just know that I might need some fucking emotional support if it's anything that, like, messes with my main crew that I fucking love in this. It better not happen.
It better fucking not happen.
I better not. I just want this book to just keep on going, and I am along for the ride with this crew. It's so fucking good. As of right now, I mean, it had a slow start, but where I am right now, it has ramped up to 85 miles per hour. And if you're on the edge of starting to read The Lies of Locke Lamora, Gentleman Bastards, Book 1, just start reading it. That's all I can say. If you're tuning into this, thank you so much. If you want to follow along my reading journey, drop a subscribe. And if you like this video and want to support the channel, the best thing you can do is leave a like button, because the algorithm will figure itself out. But thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Let's keep it lit and have an awesome day. And let's keep on reading, folks.